Whoa, what a track we have there, folks. How's it going? I hope you're all doing really good today. I'm just ramping up to greatness here, jamming along with some Count 5. 1964 is when that come out. That tune's called Pretty Big Mouth. And they also had another tune that was more famous called Psychotic Reaction. Now, I know a lot of you guys on this channel are older than me, and you probably already know about this stuff, but I figured I'd share this. Maybe you guys forgot about this stuff too. But also, you younger guys that have never checked this stuff out, you might want to give it a look. So anyway, Count 5 was the band. They were a garage band basically out of California. And I was trying to find some live footage of them. There's only a couple little clips. It's really not much. But I just love the sound of this tune. That riff's super cool too. And it's just got the right tempo and the right stuff, 64, that was pretty edgy, I'm thinking. And the sound of it, like the guitar sound, really just stamps the time. It does, because that was pretty much all you had for effects pedals then. It was just kind of coming out with that stuff, So I always can kind of recognize the era of the music by listening to that, especially the effects and the way it's recorded. Pretty cool recording, it's almost kind of like the wall of sound thing. Certain aspects of it. The drums are pretty clean on it. Almost sound like they may have recorded those separately or something, but, or isolated it a little bit with a microphone. But not bad, all in all. So again, I was just kind of messing around with some of this old stuff. And how I found out about it was through buying vinyl records. Probably 25 years ago, something like that, I bought a pickup load. I literally filled the back of my pickup truck right to the top with vinyl records at a flea market down in southern Maine. The guy was tearing his little shop down, and he wanted out of there, so $15 I filled my truck. No kidding, that's a true story. And when I got home, I started powering through the boxes and found out it was a lot of psychedelic rock, that kind of acid jazz too. There was really a lot of different types of music in them boxes. Old country. I remember I sold most of these records on eBay back then. There was literally a couple thousand records there probably. In any case, I found some cool stuff, like this stuff. I was finding I did sell one old Patsy Cline record that I found. It was mint, and it was mono, one of her early ones. And I sold that to I think he was a doctor over in Sweden. $168 or something like that for that one record. Good old eBay, right? So anyway, that's how I really found out about a lot of this outside, obscure kind of music, that you wouldn't hear on the radio stations. We're talking pre-YouTube and all that, so you was basically still buying music, doing the Napster thing was starting to happen, all that kind of stuff. But in any case, I really got a music education for $15. I'll just tell you that. And it's still going on today. A lot of my friends will tell you I do not really like new music. I don't listen to it. I don't really look for it. There is good music. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. There's just so much old music that I haven't discovered yet that I'm not done back there in the 60s and 70s, 50s, I just love that stuff. And when it's like discovering a new band, but an old band, because I didn't grow up in the 60s. And a lot of that stuff, has kind of just faded away. Nobody really owns any of that music anymore. I know a lot of people still have records, but even that's kind of going away some too. They say it's making a comeback, but we'll see. You never know. After you lug about 10, 15 boxes of records, moving them around from one place to another, you'll know why they kind of went to the wayside. They do sound good, though. So anyway, I thought I'd share this with you guys. I'm going to probably try to find, maybe once a month, I don't know, maybe every couple weeks I'll do one of these and try to find something that's, a little different. Maybe it's something you guys forgot about. Like I said, a lot of you guys on this channel are older than me, so this is probably already in your wheelhouse, but, a word to the younger guys, you want to go back and check this stuff out. There's a lot of gold back there. It's like treasure hunting, really, once you get doing it. You got to be an explorer. And the cool thing is we have YouTube, so a lot of this stuff has been uploaded to YouTube, even if it's just off a vinyl record. You still get to hear it. But you got to be an explorer and go find it. It's not just going to fall in your earbuds, It's that's just how it goes. So I highly recommend, checking out some of that stuff. And even guys that grew up in the 60s probably didn't even hear a lot of this stuff, Again, you had to own records, and a lot of radio stations probably weren't playing import or European and American music may not have been getting interchanged as much, but I'm talking about bands that weren't the Beatles or the Who or the Kinks, kind of weekend warrior bands that made records. So really fun to go back and check that stuff out. And I just love that psychedelic music, and that whole era is just really cool. So I don't know if you guys noticed anything different with today's video. I am using a pretty heavy pick today. Just wanted to point that out, okay? Thanks a lot for watching, folks. I hope you guys get a kick out of these videos. I'm just trying to break my day up too, and hopefully I'm doing the same for you folks. Hope you get a laugh once in a while out of this. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you're not living, I guess. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll try to post some more of this stuff from time to time, like I said, and hopefully you guys start exploring some of this stuff yourself. Go back into your generation and just try to find stuff that you may not have heard, because it is out there, that's for sure. All right, guys, thanks again. We'll see you real soon. Be good. Okie doke.